Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to unbox another Elves box, and this one should be the July Elves box for the miniature cat cafe, and I'm actually really excited about that one. So let's actually have a look inside, and of course after the wrapping paper, the first thing we are greeted with is the booklet, and the design is so adorable with the tiny cat in the cup and the paw and the tiny cat bread on the back. And of course on the back of the booklet is also their social media information, so feel free to post a video and follow them. The first item we get is an odorless LED UV resin, and then we also get some 1:1 ratio part AB just normal epoxy from them. And our first mold in this case are these tiny cups, or glasses I guess, depending on what you do with them. Colorwise, and then we get some embellishments. So we get this tower of glitter and these sprinkles. These sprinkles have cake and colorful sprinkles on them, and the tower has orange, yellow, tealish color, pink, blue, and purple, and they're all fine glitters. So I think you can do some really adorable decorations with that. Next up are these pigments, and I'm actually quite excited about them because they look really cool. They are called candy pigments. And we got brown, pink, blue, and white, so I don't know, some kind of frosting colors, or I guess chocolate colors. Maybe you can even color the bread with that. Which, talking about, next up is this, I think cake and bread mold, or it's more like a tart kind of base. So we have a tart cat base, a cat bread, another cat bun, and then some other cat-shaped things. And then we have the display. So this is basically the display stand for the cat cafe, and I already saw this being made on Instagram, and I think it's quite adorable to have this tiny display stand. And lastly we get a cupcake mold with some just whipped cream swirl, or I guess icing swirl or something like that on top. And yeah, these are just basic cupcake molds, but I think they could turn out really cute depending on the decorations. But now that we have seen everything, let's have a look inside the booklet. And as always, it just has drawn pictures of all the items, which is really cute, and then we get all of the instructions. And they just, show you how you can make those things. And apparently the tiny cats that are in the baked goods mold also are you can use as a cream, or I guess some kind of whipped foam on top of your the coffee or something like that, depending on which dessert you can make. So that's really cute. And then they give us different color options, and they also, in their example, have the cafe to display the stuff from the takeout box, which is really cute. And on the last two pages we get some entries from people again, and we get first of all the monthly contest winner, which is this one with these adorable little glasses, all the paws, and then the adorable toppers. I think this definitely looks really cute. And then we get the showcase, which I also really like. And here we also have some really adorable things. These last pages actually always make me quite happy, because it's nice to see, especially for people that don't have Instagram or anything and don't actually follow or see the posts. I think this is a nice little showcase for ideas and stuff. But let's actually make something. And I decided I don't want to make these things out of resin because it's too shiny and all that stuff. So I decided, why not use clay? Now, normally silicone should be heat safe enough for the oven. The only thing it's not is flame resistant in most cases, so it shouldn't burn at the normal Sculpey oven temperatures at all. It shouldn't do anything to the silicone. So I'm kind of indirectly also testing that out, but from my experience, all the Sophie and Toffee molds are oven safe. At least the see-through ones. They have some gummy ones for the pendants and stuff that we saw before. I don't think they are oven safe, but normal silicone molds of them, they seem to be. Now, one thing that's nice in doing this, I can actually texture the cupcakes. So what I did is I just used my stylus and like made a little groove to like separate basically the liner from the cupcake, and then I'm gonna use like a very stiff bristle brush and I'm gonna texture them to make it look like it's a real cupcake, or at least like has a cupcake texture. Now that will probably be covered by the topping anyways, but I like to add these kind of details, and if you don't want to add any like toppings to your cupcakes, this is a neat way to make like easy toppings. And I also added a little bit of texture to all the pastries on the underside. Now you will not really be able to see the underside anyways, but I decided why not. And here they are baked, and they turned out perfectly well, and all I need to do now is paint them. For this I'm actually using some model paints that I mix up in the right color, and since the clay does shine through a little bit, I decided to actually apply 2 coats of that and then apply some shading. I have to say, all of these things are so cute. Like, you have this tiny tart, just so adorable, cat-shaped, and you have to like... I decided to actually make 2 of these since I'd like forgot that they were actually like whipped topping for like a dessert or something. I decided why not make them like baked pastries or something. So that's what I did. I just also painted them brown like pastries. And then of course I painted the cupcake tops and later on also the cupcake sides. And as you can see, I also mixed up a lighter color for the bread because it was a little bit too dark still. And I will add some shading with like a soft brush, and I'm gonna just dry brush on some darker brown to make it look like it has been in the oven and baking and properly browning. Since I parallelly also did another pour, I decided to not film the pour this time, but all I did was use some 1-to-1 resin, color it white, and then I let it cure. And after that one cured, I'm just now using some actually gel super glue, because I like more that it's not running everywhere over the project. And I'm just gonna attach this like front thing for the shelving. And then it's actually time to unmold the cups. Now this one is the same resin, just in clear. And these actually turned out really well. Now there's a lot of flushing actually, but it's like very thin, so I can easily use like scissors and a knife and trim that off, and that's precisely what I did. It was actually not bad at all, and the cups turned out really cute. I decided to go with clear ones, like kind of glass dessert cups, because I think that would fit nicely. Of course you can like make coffee cups, because this is a cafe, but I thought making like hot chocolate glass cups would be cute. So I'm actually using some Orandi pigment dyes to try to get like a chocolatey kind of color, like milk hot chocolate. And I think I achieved that pretty well. Now the only thing I did was pour these in really slowly and also make sure that there's some resin at the handle. So I guess you could even, like, before you put them together, put in some resin into the handle to make sure it's sitting well, but because I had all the flushing and the gaps there, it worked out for me pretty well. But yeah, they definitely turned out really cute and really clear. And after they were cute, I actually just topped one of them with one of these whipped cream kind of things, and I used some of the leftover white resins to also pour like the cats again that I said I made into pastries before, but are actually supposed to be like a foam, milk foam kind of topping. So I added that one to the larger glass as well as like kind of cream topping. And then I mixed up this like cherry raspberry kind of resin color, and I decided to use it for the cake. Sadly, I didn't have raspberries, or at least I couldn't find them. I swear I had strawberries and raspberries somewhere as like sprinkles. I would have loved to use raspberries or strawberries, but the only thing I could find was apples. But I thought it would still look really cute and fit really well. So I used basically the same cream as like topping for the cream of the cupcakes and for the little tart. And then it was time to actually paint the like top bit of the shelving, and I decided to go with two different colors, this like dark pink and this white, because I thought that would like really fit the tart and stuff good. And actually what I did is I primed it with some matte varnish nail polish, I guess, and then after I finished painting it, I also used some nail polish. Sadly, that smudged the paint a bit, but I think that still looks really cute. Kind of looks rustic. And here you can actually see all of the finished product. I think they turned out absolutely amazing. Like the top ones definitely look like cocoa, and the glasses turned out way better than expected and way better than I could have hoped. The cupcakes are just adorable, the tiny tart that you can fill with anything you want, and they're like cat bread. That's like the perfect like shape to make like an earring or something like that, like the cat bread. Or like make studded earrings out of the like tiny like cat bread roll and stuff. I think these are just so adorable. These like would fit really well for jewelry. So, what are my overall thoughts for this box? I have to say I actually love it. You get two types of resin, which is very handy for like making all the different parts and decorating and all that. Especially if you want to add like toppings with the UV resin and stuff, but still want to make the bread and stuff like the other resin. The colorants are looking really good, although I didn't actually get to use them yet because obviously I chose clay because of the texture and the paintability and all that. But I would definitely try them out on future dessert pours and stuff. I think having like candy colors is quite amazing, because most of the times, especially like the chocolate browns and stuff, are not that easy to come by. Like, I mean, I have lots of pastel blues and pinks and stuff, that's not really hard, but like something like that brown is like something I always have to mix, except for if I buy it like very specifically. So that's really nice too. And I guess with the glitter and the like tiny like sugar adornments, like the tiny cakes and the sprinkles and stuff, you can really decorate these however you want. You can probably make it look like the bread has like, I don't know, like a glaze or something. If you actually make it out of clay like I did, you can even like carefully pop that out of the mold. I mean, maybe not the cat bread, but the bread roll, and like cut it open and make like a sandwich or something like that, or make like tiny cookie sandwiches out of the like cream or whipped foam cat-shaped toppings. I think that would look really cool too, like an ice cream cookie or something like that with them. And of course the cupcakes you can really decorate however you want, which I also think is super nice. So yeah, overall I am super happy with this. Now of course this is a very specific box, it's a Cat Café box, but I think there's a lot of variety and a lot of cute tiny projects you can make, and as I said, all the colorants and other add-ons fit this theme perfectly. So yeah, this is definitely one of the Elves boxes that I really like. But let me know in the comments down below, did you get this box? What were your thoughts on it? And like, what else would you maybe display in the shelves? Because obviously you don't have to like make a cafe themed, you can like display any tiny resin creation in that shelf. Anyways, I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye!